Well, hello there. Well, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Everyone, I say. Every single one of yous. Charlie Chu, hello. Good morning. Hope you're doing well.
Hello there.
Advil, thank you for the hydrate. And Tomcat, hello there to you as well. To you and Ben Kenobi. How you both doing? Hope everyone's well. I hope everybody's having a good time. We're here. We're doing it. Oh my goodness. 2023, everybody. It's over. Not yet. Not quite. Streams over. Done. There will never ever be another stream that we do in 2023. Not ever, ever, ever. It's literally impossible. How cool is that? We're going to rank all of our streams from 2023 today. We got a little tier list. Same tier list that we've done for the last 3 years. We're going to add a 4th year to the pile. Which is pretty cool. We're going to take a look at our first 3 tier lists before we jump into the new one. Just to have a look. Kind of see what got placed where. I've got 3 trailers for you as well. I've got a trailer for something that you all, I think, know about already. But just to kind of make it official. I've got a trailer for the first Ass and Sass series of 2024. And I've got the first, I've got a trailer for the first game that I'll be playing through in 2024, solo. Should be fun. We've also got, it's not ARMS. No. It's not ARMS. Also, why can't I see you? Why is chat not showing up? Chat, where'd you go? Hello? Oh, did it just block ARMS? Okay, I didn't know it blocked. It must be ghosts. I'm thinking that's probably what it is, yeah. So yeah, I've also got a clip show that we're gonna watch, which is a bunch of the clips from 2023 edited down into a video, so we can reflect on the year that way as well. You'll have to let me know. Did you make it in? Are you in the video at all? I'm sure a few of you are. You'll have to let me know. How exciting. Okay, so we've got our tier list here, but what I want to do, I want to go back and look at our old ones first and kind of see what the lay of the land was looking like. So let's travel back in time to 2020. The first year, because in January of that year, we had split away from the Pasta Party group streaming idea, and this is when we first moved into solo streaming on our own. Subnautica up top in S makes sense. Sky Factory 3 is up there. Gmod, Insane Aquarium for some reason. Oh, because the birthday stream. Yeah. Some other pretty solid ones down there. The doo-doo ones. Zelda was pretty bad. Yeah, Don't Starve. Hey, I played that with Kate. We both didn't really enjoy that. There's Journey to the Savage Planet that I played with Matt, which was just fine, but like really, really forgettable. And then, yeah, Monkey Island did not do me any favors that year. We had Temtem. Borderlands. Oh, we were playing Bearderlands that year. All the Zeldas. Very cool. Very cool. Don't Starve was not very nice to us. No, there. I don't know how early I want to start announcing things, but there may or may not be a little bit of Don't Starve in something this year that I've got planned. So we are going back. Gets a second chance in 2024. Oh yeah, and I enjoyed Journey to the Savage Planet from start to finish. It was a great time, but I just didn't feel like anything. You know what I mean? It was a good experience, but it was just so whatever. I probably would have put it in whatever. I don't know why I put it in Doggy Doo Doo. This is 2020. This is 2020 that we're looking at. This is the first year that we streamed solo on Twitch. First year that we ranked everything. Subnautica is our big special game of the year. Then you jump forward to 2021. A lot less games in 2021. than there were in 2020. What is it? Jedi Fallen Order was our favorite game that year, which, yeah, oh my god, blew my mind when we first played it. When I played it off stream, when I played it on stream, it was just as good. We had Cooking Companions make its appearance in 2020. Played quite a bit of Project Zomboid as well. Looks like Pokemon Snap probably came out that year. Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is in meh whatevs because I think we tried to stream it 3 or 4 times and my computer was dying at the time, so. Which also explains why there's not a lot of games on it this year, because October and December of this year were basically just thrown out because I didn't have a computer at the time. And October usually sees quite a wide range of games. Monster Hunter's on there as well. Very much looking forward to a new Monster Hunter coming up in the future. That's going to be a day one stream. Very much look. Monster Hunter Rise was a great experience for me because it introduced me into the fandom, but I didn't get to experience the build up to the game, and there was no excitement around the release or anything like that. This time around, I get to participate in all of that, and I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. And then last year, we had Stardew Valley was our #1 stream game of the year last year, which, yeah, of course. Myself and Mel had such a great time. That series is one of my favorites. It always will be. It's so good. So good. Left 4 Dead 2 is down in Doggy Doo-Doo because we got hacked, and that was just a horrible experience. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are also in Doggy Doo-Doo because, yeah, we rate the games and we rate the experiences that we had on the stream as well. We factor all of that in, and because the game just looked really bad, and I also got COVID and was sick and work stuff was going on, it was just a really shitty experience. So that's why that's down there. Not necessarily because it's a bad game, but because it was a bad game and a bad experience, both combined on top. We got Played Up top as well. That's really cool to see. Played Up's really fun. Super Metroid. This was Metroid year as well, right? We did Super Metroid, we did Metroid Dread. We did 2 games and that was it. We did Spider-Man as well. Ocean Block wrapped up early this year, but most of it was in 2022. Very cool. Pretty solid. I think we got a pretty good idea of where everything has been and where it can go and whatnot. I think I see there's one similarity on all of these. And I'm sure it's going to remain similar in 2023. Yeah, Ocean Block was great. I loved Ocean Block. Ocean Block was really fun. Probably one of, if not my favorite Minecraft series. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I mean, I would probably agree. I really liked Ocean Block. I liked Sky Factory quite a bit as well. Yeah, I like Skyblock. I also like the summertime one that we did. I don't remember what that mod pack was called. But I've liked all of our Minecraft series as well. Even the first one with the mystery blocks and our cave underground and the original obsidian. Like unfortunately we don't have any footage of a lot of it, unfortunately. Like, that sucks. The first stream, the first Minecraft series is totally gone. It's just in our memories and some clips now. Same with Skyblock and same with the summer one. I think Skyblock is on YouTube for the most part. Not all of it, but most of it. But that's one good thing of putting VODs somewhere, is because you don't lose them now, which is great. Hi B, how's it going? What's up? Happy Saturday. Happy the last stream of 2023. Yeehaw! And yeah, Skyblock is edited down, right? I think I cut it up into episodes. Happy last stream of 2023. We're about to start ranking all of our streams now from 2023 and see where everything places. We've got some things to talk about. Some good, some bad things, because, you know, not every year is perfect. But again, we hold all these streams in high regard because you learn from every stream that you do, the good and the bad. You learn and you make changes and you push forward to the next year. So let's have a look. Right off the top, the one thing that has been pretty consistent these last few years has been Gmod. Who heckin' doesn't like TTT, right? That's the big question. That's the big question. I look forward to TTT every second week. It is my favorite thing. We've kept it going for so long. We still have quite a decent turnout of people as well. It's So much fun. Matt can't stand it. I know. It's the worst game. It should be in Dog Doo Doo. That's true. Yeah, I remember you saying you might not be around for this season, and then no, every every weekend or every session, we all just showed up. It does take a lot of energy. Yeah. It is quite a lot, and we've tried to get new people to join, which honestly you could argue should knock TTT down into pretty dang cool, because we've tried to get people to join, and it's just so confusing and chaotic that we can't seem to get anybody to join. But I'm not going to do that because it's still so much damn fun. Won't be streaming it that much in 2024. I am going to stream it. I'll be streaming like the first TT of the year. I'll be doing like the Halloween and the Christmas specials and stuff like that. But for the most part, I won't be streaming that. So I'll be sure to do some shout-outs and stuff like that to people who are streaming it. Mel and Schizo and Odie and Rogue and whoever may or may not be at the time. But yeah, very much looking forward to TTT in 2024. Should be good. Doesn't quite rhyme as well as TTT 2023, but that's okay. That's okay. I feel like the way that this tier list is done, I feel like we've got some S's all in a row here at the beginning. Is that okay? Do you guys want to do just a bunch of S's at once, or should we try to vary it up a bit? Okay, well, let's just do this one next. I'm going to put... We were just talking about it. I'm going to take Feed the Beast Ocean Block, and I'm going to put it in Pretty Dang Cool. I'm not going to put it in S, but I'm only going to put it in Pretty Dang Cool because there was one singular stream in January of this year for Ocean Block, and it was the finale. That's the only reason why it's on the list. You could even argue that it should be taken off. You could even argue that it shouldn't even be on there. 2023-33. That's how it should be. For TTT. I would argue it should be at the top. But does one stream of an overarching series, like, was that stream the best of the series? Probably not, right? I don't think the finale was our best episode. Wasn't it like a rush together Christmas thing and then it was over? I think the majority of the stream series itself. See, I don't even think it should be on the list. I'm going to take it off the list for now. We'll go back to Ocean Block next time, because technically we did stream it this year, but again, like I said, it's only the one. We'll just leave it off for now. We'll see where everything else ends up. All right, let's go. I'm gonna take Conquer's Bad Fur Day, and I'm gonna put it in Pretty Dang Cool. I think. I mean, it's a great game, right? I had a really good time. Aside from the anger and saltiness at the end there, I had quite a good time with it. It's very funny. It was a lot easier to get through than I expected. I was expecting to have like a really, really, really hard time, and while I did still have a hard time, it wasn't until like the very, very end that it got really difficult. That last boss fight, man, absolutely ruthless. But we did it. It's a magnet. It's on the fridge. We got through it. It's a game that had been on my list for a while to tackle, and I'm glad we did. I'm glad we did. 'Twas a mighty silly one for sure. Yes, we did. We did in fact kill a man. We killed the Great Mighty Pooh, and he sang a song, and it was a Wizard of Oz reference, and it was a whole thing. Hello, Stoof. How are you? What's up? Welcome to the end of the stream, end of the year stream. Oh my goodness, we're counting down the year. We're counting it down. Talking about all the streams that we did this year, and talking about whether or not we thought they were good or whether or not that we thought they were bad. And you just shoveled. Oh my goodness, yes. I looked outside today. We got some of that stuff, didn't we? We certainly did. I'm glad you got your shoveling done, though. It's all taken care of now. It was so heavy. Yeah, it was raining quite a bit too, right? A lot of icy rain and stuff. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going down the ladder here. Let's add Diablo 4 to. All right, Chief. Gonna test out your snowblower in a bit. Oh hell yeah! I hope it does well on the icy snow. And that's good, Stoof. Yeah, nothing better than keeping your driveway nice and clean and clear. under control. You know what I mean? Clean and clear and under control. Diablo 4, I was so excited to play Diablo 4. I didn't really know anything about Diablo 4 until the hype started to build for this release. And I got super, super into it. Played it for 2 weeks. It was all I could think about. And then I never wanted to touch it or look at it ever again. For literally no other reason than that. I didn't play it one day, and then the next day I said, I don't want to. And then I just never went back. Streaming it wasn't super exciting either. I'd even pop it down here, you know. Streaming wasn't super excited. I don't know if this is like the right game. I don't know if anybody that tunes in here to watch games be played. I don't know if anybody really cared about Diablo aside from me, so it didn't really fit in. It didn't really have a place here. So it was whatever. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I streamed it. But maybe not for us. We'll see. You had to do a combo of snow blowing and shoveling? Oh dear. Oh, but you got it done, see? Yeah. And yeah, even if it's just a little bit of stuff taken off your back, Matt, that'll help, I'm sure. All right, let's go S again for Ocarina of Time, because holy heckin' holy heck. We did the modded series at the beginning of the year with John and Curtis, which was a lot of fun. We did some Ship of Harkinian streams throughout the year, and then we did Ship of Harkinian stream with John and Curtis to end off the year once more. What can I say about randomized Ocarina of Time? I fucking love it. It's so much fun. The series were fun. There was a little salt at the end of one of the Ship of Harkinian runs that I did, but again, you learn, you reflect, you grow. So yeah, I think it's a big S. I would expect more in 2024. I certainly want to stream more of it, so we will see. There's like a new Triforce Hunt thing for Ship of Harkinian now. They're always updating it and stuff, so love that. Let's round of applause for more Zelda in 2024. You'd love to see it. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and take another S and shove it right on up there, because holy shit. Was Phasmophobia ever a good time this year? Good lord, we played so much of it, and I didn't hate a single second of it. I didn't hate it whatsoever. Sure would be nice to be invited to play around on Ocarina of Time. Well, hey, 2024 is the year, right? When I went into 2023, I knew I wanted to do start of the year series with John and Curtis, end of the series, end of the year series with John and Curtis. I had planned to do more throughout the year, but kind of lost the will to set stuff up. So this year, hopefully, I can kind of get some more stuff said. That one that we did in the subathon, where we had 4 or 5 of us all running around trying to do a Triforce Hunt, that was really fun. I'd like to get something like that going again. But even if not that, like I'd like to do some races now at this point. I'd like to do some Triforce hunts and stuff like that. So yeah, I would expect more modded Zelda in the year to come. Whether or not it's going to be just Ocarina of Time, I'm not sure. I really would like to get Majora's Mask figured out, because I wanted to do that this October, but never got a chance to test it or figure out how to get it all randomized. It's a bit of a different setup, and I just couldn't figure it out. So. And October was just hectic this year, so. Yeah, Pepsi Man was amazing. Randomized bushes and pots, let's go. There's a randomized enemy thing in Ship of Harkinian now as well, which Curtis said is a lot of fun. There's also a randomized enemy size thing now in Ship of Harkinian as well, which does seem to work on bosses. Curtis sent me a clip of him fighting King Dodongo, and he was very, very tiny. So, I'm all about that shit. That sounds like a good time. Yeah, hopefully we can get some Majora's Mask in there. I wouldn't mind even possibly toying around with the idea of some Wind Waker too, but we'll see. We'll see. Wind Waker is a much bigger investment than Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time, so we'll see. We'll see. Let's go somewhere else. Let's take one of these guys, because there's going to be quite a few of these, I would imagine. And we're going to put Dave the Diver in pretty dang cool as well. Wait, I think we only did one stream of Dave the Diver, and it was during the Fishathon. But I really liked it, and I kind of want to play through it in 2024. I think we'll probably do a magnet run for Dave the Diver in 2024, just because I just really enjoyed it and I'd like to play it more, and I didn't really get a chance to during the Fishathon. So I would like to explore that. Luna's Fishing Garden, I'll put that in all right. It was all right. It was perfectly fine. It was a very easy, very simple fishing game. Didn't really have a lot to do with fishing, more so like just wandering back and forth and pressing some buttons and whatnot. But it was still fun. Like, it was fun to collect the little fish and unlock the new characters and progress the game. And I mean, we finished it in 4 hours, so we got the magnet then and there, and that was pretty solid. That was pretty good. You never did finish it. Got pretty far in. I heard a lot of people get pretty far in Dave the Diver and then don't finish it. Which, that's fair. That's fair. I would be interested to see if streaming it kind of forces me to get to the end or not. But we'll see. We'll see. There's the crossover that came out as well, which turns out is just cosmetics. Which is unfortunate. I don't know if it is just cosmetics. I think I only saw cosmetics, but Dredge is going in S. A bit above Dave the Diver, because unlike Dave the Diver, I did actually finish Dredge, and genuinely, when I saw that they were doing a Dave the Diver Dredge crossover, or whatever it is, DLC pack, or... Yeah, I didn't expect too much, so I think it is just a few cosmetics split between the two games, but still, I loved Dredge enough to get really excited for that. I want more Dredge content. I don't care what it is. Give me more Dredge. Give me Dredge 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Make it the new thing. Dredge had so much in it already, and I just can't wait to see what they do more with it in the future. I say this a lot about things. I get excited to watch games grow, and you're going to hear that with our biggest game of the year for 2024. We're going to talk about that quite heavily, but Dredge, I can't wait to see what they add to it and what they bring to it. It's going to be incredible. It had such good atmosphere, Matt. Yeah, you're right. The cosmic horror, the mood, the atmosphere, the tone, the graphic style. All that mixed into a solid fishing mini game. Like, very, very good. The fact that fishing and dredging for things have different mechanics, different minigame mechanics. You've got your net that you drag behind you. Like, I can't wait to see what other fishing stuff they add to Dredge, and what, like, different cosmic horrors that they throw in there. The twist was fine. I'm not a huge fan of those kind of twists. Very Sixth Sense-y. Very, I don't know. It hits the nail on the head, right? Because these kind of stories are supposed to be grim and morbid and not necessarily have a happy ending. But I don't know. The ending bummed me out. I loved the game, but the ending just kind of was like, oh, okay. So I'm not, that whole part of it I'm not super into. But that's because I'm not into the whole Lovecraftian storytelling. That's not my scene. But I love the tone, I love the vibe, I love the mood. But the storytelling is not there for me. Let's go with another one now and take ourselves back to the past when this probably would have rated pretty high. But you know what? I'm going to stick it down right next to its cousin here. I'm going to put Overwatch 2 and meh, whatever. Oh, Overwatch. How the mighty have fallen. Yeah, I mean, I still think the game holds up. It's still the same game that it was before, but I think that's the issue. I think that's the problem. We did Pixel Quest in February of 2023. We went back and we tried to get some pixel sprays. And we did some custom Overwatch for the Past the Party anniversary in April. Yeah. So we got a Doomfist pixel spray. I remember that much, and I remember the custom games being quite a lot of fun. But unfortunately, playing Overwatch itself is just, and I've heard people say this, but without the loot boxes, it feels like, you know, you're not really playing to win any. There's no reward for playing anymore, unless you're playing Overwatch because you want to rank up and get into the highest ranks to be really good at the game. There's no reason for you to play anymore because you don't unlock skins, you don't unlock cosmetics, you don't, you know, get loot boxes every time you level up. So it doesn't feel like you're getting anything, which is unfortunate. I haven't tried the new heroes, mind you. There's like 2 new heroes out or whatever. There's some new people in charge over at Blizzard, which is hopeful. We'll keep Overwatch in our sights. Apparently they're bringing back some systems from Overwatch 1, and people are kind of excited. So I don't know. We could always find ourselves back in Overwatch, and they could bring it back and change it, but we'll see. We'll keep our eye on it. But for me this year, it wasn't the one. This was not the year. Let's talk about February a little bit more, shall we? Because we've got ourselves some Table Manners, another game that we sat down and completed from start to finish. I thought it was fine. You know, nothing incredibly memorable, nothing over the top, nothing wild. It was just a silly hand movement game. And I think they nailed it. They did a really good job at the game. The love cam. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We would zoom in, and I would say horrible pickup lines. Heck yeah. It was a good stream. It was a good fun time. I've got something else planned for Valentine's Day this year, which I think also should be quite interesting. So yeah, I think, it was a fun time. It wasn't amazing. I'm not itching to go back and play it, but it served its purpose for a one-off Valentine's Day thing, and it was great. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Okay. All right. Let's do another All Right Chief. We're gonna put Ship of Fools in All Right Chief. I was really excited to play a co-op piratey game with John for Pirate Week. It was the first stream of Pirate Week. Kicked it all off. I don't think the game was exactly what either of us was expecting. I knew it was co-op. I didn't realize it was a co-op roguelike. So very quickly into the stream, I realized, oh crap, this is not the type of game that either myself or John really likes at all. But it was surprisingly still pretty good. And kicking off the stream for Pirate Week. Pirate Week was a curve this year. Pirate Week was a curve. Monday and Tuesday were kind of down here, and then as the week went on, it all kind of went up from there. So Ship of Fools was a little bit of a heavy hitter because it was a bit quiet. Myself and John didn't really know what was going on with the game. We didn't really understand, so we were kind of confused. I'd be tempted even to bring it down to meh whatevs for that very reason. But again, you can't. Not everybody can be around all the time, right? So that's totally fair. But it does bring the streams down sometimes when multiple factors pile on top of each other. Because TTT is the same, right? TTT, there's not a lot of people watching TTT, but the game is fun enough so that's fine. But playing a game that you don't like when no one's around on the first day of a big yearly event as well, that kind of brings it down a peg. And just while we're on the topic, just because I don't like talking about this kind of stuff too much, I'm going to put Sail Forth in Doggy Doo Doo. Because the game was great. The game was really cute. It was really fun. It wasn't overly exciting or investive. There wasn't, a lot to do. But this was Tuesday of Pirate Week, and this was the butt. This was, ooh boy, this was a rough stream. This one was rough. I felt like I was talking to myself for most of it, which again is fine, but it just, where the game was so boring, I couldn't think of anything else to say. I think I probably should have ended that one sooner than I did, just to save myself from that a little bit more. But still, game was fun. I think it's worth checking out. It's fairly cheap, but just didn't do it as a stream, unfortunately. I don't think many people were super interested in the Sail Forth idea, which is totally cool. Totally cool and fine and groovy and wonderful. You heard the best bad pickup line last night, B, and forgot what it was? That's heckin'... Oh no, you gotta try to remember. I love a good bad pickup line. They're so much fun. They're so much fun. I guess let's do this one next. This one's gonna go in S, just like the other year that it was in S, but for a very different reason. We streamed Insane Aquarium during the Fishathon this year because, of course, you do. It's a game about fish. And we finished it. It took us 4 years, all right? But we finished it, and that's all that matters. We finally got it done. We got the magnet. It's done and over with now. We never need to stream Insane Aquarium ever again. And it was great. It was surprisingly easy towards the end. And I'm very happy that it's done and dusted. Very good time. Another game that I want to get the magnet for in 2023 is one that I hope you guys will be excited for. I think I'm kind of saving it for like a snow day, if we get a snow day. And you'll understand why, because it's Gas Station Simulator, everyone. So if we get a snow day and I get the day off work, I figure that would be a pretty funny day to stream Gas Station Simulator. And I'd like to eventually get the magnet for it, because I had a lot of fun with it. There are some DLCs coming up, as far as I know as well, which is very exciting. Because like I said, like what I played of it was quite a bit of fun. So we'll jot that down for our snow day game 2024, and hopefully we don't get any snow games, snow days. But if we do, maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, there was some sort of story going on where like your uncle showed up and forced you into taking on the gas station, and he's like evil or something, and you had to like pay off his quest money. There were definitely quests. I don't know if there is an end game at all, but I'm sure we can get far enough. Yeah, just upgrade the station all the way or whatever. We'll look into it a bit more. But there are DLCs planned and coming out. I think there's 2 different ones. So that should be interesting. I don't think there's any release dates or anything like that, but we'll see. What else do we have here? We've got another Ass and Sass series. We've got, boom, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which I'm going to put in, I'm going to put it in Alright Chief. I was going to put it in Pretty Dang Cool, but I'll put it in Alright Chief. Once again, I don't like beat-em-ups. I've said this multiple times. I'm trying to find the beat-em-up that I do actually enjoy. Based on a lot of time playing Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's not the one. This was not the one. Did not love Scott Pilgrim vs. the World as a video game. But honestly, playing with John and Matt, I had a great time. Good banter. It's just nice to slowly scroll across the screen, kicking dudes in the face, you know? There's something nice about it. So like I didn't enjoy the game. I thought the game was very confusing and I didn't really know what was going on. The upgrade system, the money system, all of that is kind of shit. Kind of garbage. Trying to be on the same plane as the enemies you're attacking is kind of shit, kind of garbage. But there's got to be a beat 'em up out there that I like. There's got to be. We just got to find it. It's not Turtles in Time. I've played Turtles in Time before. It's fine. It's definitely one of the better ones. It's one of the ones that I, do actually enjoy. But I don't think it's the one for me. Because I don't have any connection to TMNT. But we're gonna keep playing them, and we're gonna find the one that I enjoy. It's out there somewhere. The hunt for the beat 'em up is out there. But let's do another Ass and Sass series right away, shall we? Let's put Pikmin in Pretty Dang Cool. Listen, as bad as it was that I accidentally reset the game and we had to do a 3rd stream instead of just the 2, as bad as that is, you don't get moments like that captured on camera very often, right? that kind of absolute dumbassery does not happen on camera very often. So you gotta take that for what it is. Hi Mel, thank you for the fart. Hello. Stopping by to say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by. What do you think of the tier list so far? How does it look? How we doing? How the heck are we doing? Possibly one of my favorite clips of the year. You can hear it in my voice. I don't know if you can hear it because you can't really understand what I'm thinking in the moment. But I was so nervous that John was going to get very, very angry, but he wasn't. He was all right. He played it off like a champ. So props to John on that one. Because I would have been furious if I had played a game with someone and then they deleted our save file accidentally. That was understandable. Shout out to him. It looks good so far. Okay, good. I'm glad. And yeah, he got to play more Pikmin. We both did. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to see, do we have anything that Mel was involved in here? Yes. Pretty accurate to the music that's playing in the background as well. Again, don't see a year where this doesn't make it into S, but we're just going to go ahead and put Super Mario 64 up in there. We did co-op Super Mario 64 this year. We had, 5 or 6 of us, 7, 8 of us in a lobby. We did some Mario Kart racing on green shells. We had a 3v3 team race to beat the game. Congrats to the other team. Wasn't my team that won. I think it was me, Advil, and Schizo versus Mel, Rogue, and Matt. Was that who it was? And then we did some racing afterwards, which was really fun. And then I tried to do some. I tried to do a 16-star run afterwards, and also got really, really salty and got really mad and left and quit. So, Super Mario 64 was fun. It's always fun. Yeah, it literally always is. It's a staple. We do it every year. There's never going to be a year where we don't stream Super Mario 64 at least once. So, very good. That's also where we got this sound clip.
We got a number one victory.
Number one victory.
That sound clip comes from that Super Mario 64 stream because Sassy rated us, which is always fun. Piss Boy. Who doesn't love a good Piss Boy? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. What else have we done? I'm going to take Fall Guys, and I'll put it in... It's alright, Chief. I had fun. We got a few people together. We played some Fall Guys. It was a nice one-off. Nothing crazy. I think everybody got a win, or quite a few of us got a win. Played a few ridiculous games. We got Han involved. You know, let's move it up a bit. We got Han involved. Geez, a few people jumped in to play Fall Guys that day. So that was quite good. Woo, 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 woo. We got Amber as well. Yes. Oh my god, everybody was there for that one. That was a good stream. I like playing big community games like that. It's always a big bit of fun. Okay, well, while we've got Mel for a second, shall we do the first trailer and maybe the highlight reel from 2023? Do we want to do any of that now? Because I don't want to lose people for the fun stuff. Oh yeah, there you go. Look, there's the clip. There's the clip in which Pikmin gets erased. B also has to go to work soon. Okay, having KD soon, I won't be here long. Okay, well let's do a quick trailer and then we'll talk about it real quick and then we'll do the 2023 highlight show. Sound good? The first trailer is not a big deal. I just wanted to finalize it because we've talked about it already. But I just wanted to finalize it and do a first trailer. Just because. Yeah? Okay. First trailer. This is what we've got coming up in 2024, everybody. I hope you're excited.
My grandmother used to tell me stories about the old days, a time of peace, when the Avatar kept balance between the Water Tribes, Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, and Air Nomads. But that all changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar mastered all 4 elements. Only he could stop the ruthless firebenders. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years have passed, and the Fire Nation is nearing victory in the war. 2 years ago, my father and the men of my tribe journeyed to the Earth Kingdom to help fight against the Fire Nation, leaving me and my brother to look after our tribe. Some people believe that the Avatar was never reborn into the Air Nomads and that the cycle is broken. But I haven't lost hope. I still believe that somehow, the Avatar will return to save the world.
Hooray! Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Oh, I'm so excited. So I looked at the schedule. We have to start on January 21st if we're going to do this thing. That's the only date we could, like, it's either the 21st or next week, and I'm not ready to do it next week, so 21st it has to be. So we can do 4 episodes a night, take about an hour and a half to 2 hours, granted, give or take. Every Sunday, we're going to start 7 p.m. Newfoundland time, whatever time that may be for you locally. I'm going to do Discord events, so you can check those out. Those will tell you what time it starts locally. Make sure to head over to the Discord if you haven't already, and make sure to grab the Watch Party role if you haven't already as well, because then whenever we do watch parties, whenever I use the @ command, it'll tag you if you've got the Watch Party role, so you won't miss any of them. We're kicking it off with Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1. We're going to just do Season 1 because when we do the finale for Season 1 on that Sunday, the following Thursday, I think, is when the Netflix series happens. So if we do 4 every Sunday for 5 weeks, I think it is, then that gives us the perfect timing to then, boom, right away, the next week is the live-action Season 1 series on Netflix. So perfectly timed, should be good. We'll probably do Season 2 and Season 3 afterwards, but maybe not right afterwards. But that's the plan. I want to do more watch parties in the Discord this year. I don't know if that's going to be a lot more, but I'm hoping to try to do at least a few more. So we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. But yeah, we talked about that already. I'll do up the events and stuff in Discord tonight, and they'll be set and ready to go. All right. 2023. What a year. Holy cow. It happened, didn't it? It was here and it came, it happened and it left. Pretty good stuff this year, I think. I think we had some pretty good jokes, some pretty good fun. Shall we reflect on it a little bit? And let's see who shows up in the 2023 highlight show. This is going to be going up on YouTube later this evening. I just need to do a thumbnail. So if you like it and you want to watch it again, you can. It'll be on YouTube later. I'll be posting it in the Discord and on Facebook and stuff like that too later on. But yeah, 2023, everybody. I hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax. It's about 4.5 minutes. And take some notes because I want to know what your favorite moment was at the end. All right. Enjoy.
If there was one piece of advice that you could give yourself when you first started playing TTT, what would it be? And you're giving it to...
Don't trust Rogue. Rogue's bad. Rogue's bad. Oh no. Oh God, no. Can you bury the chicken coop if there's a chicken in it?
Oh, that's a great question.
Are you sure?
I didn't have my shovel out. Oh,
Are you sure?
Oh no!
Oh, the chest opened. We got the money. 69 points. Let's go.
You're an easy robot. Oh, he's killed me. Why is it always these three? Rootin', fruitin', ready for toot. Exactly. Why is it red? Oh my God.
Is it red?
Why was everything red? What was that? I've never seen that before. Look at that. Oh God. Yeah. I was the bush all along. I was the bush all along. I hope not. Help falls from the sky. Death from above. Oh, I think I landed on that person. Oh my God. Oh God, Watson's got a groudon. Why? What the hell? Stop that. Stop applauding for me. This is not a redemption arc. Let's go! Yeet! Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. You can't do it every time I ask the question.
What is so hard?
It's so... I know. I don't need to be in turn-based mode. Oh, yes, I do! You did this. You were responsible for this.
Yeah! Yeah.
I kicked him in the ass so hard he went through a window without breaking it. Both iron.
No, you're bad. You're bad. Tyler's bad.
There's a switch on the door. What are you talking about? You can see my selection screen and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't have it open.
Oh my God.
Why did you erase it?
Oh no. Look at all the rules. I'm a bone man.
You should wait and see who the trainers are.
Two nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
Where's our ship?
Have you checked your butt?
Have you checked your butthole? Skip up,
Oh no! Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, he's so cute! Every time I fail the child shooting gallery, I'm gifting a sub. Oh no! Oh my God. Oh.
I tried to heal you.
No.
I killed you.
Okay. We're just looking at a brain. It's easy. Are you serious? Look at our signs. Look at our signs.
What am I?
You're a dirty mattress.
You just called me a dirty mattress.
It's because you are a dirty mattress. You laughing at my man sprout?
I can't help it.
Stop.
You laugh at my pea sword.
Listen.
Not a strap on.
Got a little strap on?
Nope.
He's got a little strap on?
Nope. He's got a little strap. On. Bonger, 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 bonger.
Guys, I need a funny word or phrase.
Tits.
I'm selling to a child.
Raw cock.
There's Bob.
See, I knew you'd find him.
Oh, look how good he looks.
This is kind of mean, but bald guys really just don't.
Oh, that's
Zibby fell off the boat.
Double whammy.
Here I am in
Happy
third.
St. Patrick's Day, nerds.
Bye. See you next time. Can we get him to do the meme face, I wonder? Let's see. Yay! Hello?
Hi.
What?
Hi, Tyler.
How?
Thank
Why am I
you.
here? How did I get here?
It was magic.
Enjoy. Hi, everyone. Enjoy the podcast. Bye. Boom. 2023, everybody. And yeah, no one tells me they don't like bald people and then expects to stay in the game that I'm playing. No. Listen, I can tell you right now, as soon as Mel is right. There's going to be plenty more raw cock in 2024. Don't even worry about it. Raw cock everywhere. Oh my god. So excited about it. But we're going to use Goombella as little as possible from the get-go because of what she said to us this year. I can't freaking believe it. I don't care if she's in HD and on the Switch. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Thank you so much, Mel, for tuning in. I appreciate it. And thank you for playing all the games this year. It was heckin' fun. It was heckin' fun as heck. Enjoy your day. Have a good day. And thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That'll be on YouTube for rewatching later on. Yeah, I've got to update my Twitch and stuff like that, my Twitter and all that kind of stuff. Bye, B. Have a good day at work. Enjoy. Don't work too hard. I know you said last night that it's one of the easier jobs, but still, take it easy. Take her easy. Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked that. That was our 2023 kind of encapsulated in one little video all together. That of course was me singing "I Miss You" live at a Blink-182 concert, which is fucking wild that even happened. I'm still paying the price financially, but it was worth it. It was worth it. I told my mom earlier during Christmas that like maybe I shouldn't have went on the trip, and she was like, "No, we don't regret trips around here. Don't do that. You had an experience. Don't regret it." And I'm like, "Okay, all right. I'm not gonna." It was good. It was amazing. It was a good year. We had a lot of fun. A lot of games played. A lot of games. A lot of Phasmophobia, like I said. But I hope you enjoyed most of it, if not all of it. Let's see. We're back on the tier list now. Look, we saw some of those games featured in there. Gmod, Zelda, Phasmophobia. Yeah. There was also quite a lot of. Your icon looks like the fat guy from Cold Ones. What? Oh, I can see that. Yeah. Don't listen to Cold Ones, but I am familiar. I guess I could kind of see what you mean. Hello, by the way, Finn Legend. How you doing? Welcome. Hi, Game Nut. How you doing? Hi, bums. How's it going? Let's do another ranking. Let's put Ice Lakes in meh, whatever. That one was, I don't know. I wanted to make a big pile of fish on the ice and it wouldn't let me. So it was fine. It served its purpose in the in the streamathon that we did, the fishathon. That was very silly, goofy. We should probably take. What is this game? What am I looking at here? Oh, Fishing Planet. That was the MMO. I think that's the one where we had a bunch of guys who actually play the game like very seriously came in and tried to coach me through how to actually fish, which was so much fun because they knew the game so well, and I would have been able to figure any of it out. otherwise. So that was kind of fun. But again, it served its purpose for the Fishathon. It wasn't exactly a blockbuster game or anything. Didn't really have a super cool fishing mechanic or anything. The lures are not for us. No, that is a good thing to remember. Some very good advice there from Finn Legend. Some of them do look like gummy candy, but they do have hooks in them, so gotta keep that in mind. GameNut had a great 2023. Got to see Mel in person, got to meet Tyler in person, got to see Kate in person, got to shake John's hand 17 times exactly. Yes, what a 2023. A solid year. Yeah, the trip must have been pretty good. Shaking John's hand too. Oh man. A solid one. Go sit on the floor. We're gonna take. See, a lot of the S's so far I think are pretty unsurprising. Maybe Insane Aquarium and Dredge are a little bit surprising, but a lot of the ones that we're gonna see in S are not surprising. So let's do another not surprising one. It's Sea of Thieves. It's one of our favorite games around here. I love it to death. I still need to get to level 100 in the Plunder Pass. I think I'm level 74 right now. Before the end of Season 10. And I heard that Season 11 is starting sometime in January, so I'm running out of time. So we're probably going to stream some Sea of Thieves in 2024, pretty early on, just to try to hit that Battle Pass level 100, because I want that Season 10 Collector's Coin. And yeah, we get into it during Pirate Week, and it either gets its hooks in us then, or it gets its hooks in us later in the summer. And then by the end of the year, we're burnt out. That seems to be the Sea of Thieves process right now. Sea of honest working gentlemen, exactly. That's a better way to put it. Yeah, we put some work in. We put the work in sometimes, and we get paid for doing so, which is great. Paid in plunder, which is huge. Up next, we've got Cat Goes Fishing, another game from the Fishathon that was very good, but I definitely enjoyed it more than Ice Lakes and Fishing Planet, so we're going to put it up into All Right Chief. It was cute, you know. It was one of those, like, browser fishing games, so it's not, you know, full of lore and massive upgrades or anything, but for what it was pretty cute, but I enjoyed it more than the other ones that just kind of served a purpose, so gets a little bit of a boost. Spooky season came around in October. Do you guys remember that? It feels like it was years ago, but it was only 2 months ago. And we played, I think the very first thing we played in October was the Luigi's Mansion ROM hack Sweet Home, which I thought was actually pretty dang cool. It wasn't incredible. It wasn't super long. Every single room was just find and kill all the ghosts to progress. And they were all kind of vaguely similar ghosts. But I don't know what's possible when it comes to modding Luigi's Mansion, so we managed to do it from start to finish. It got a little tough towards the end because a lot of ghosts were spawning. It was just a lot of fun. It was a fun, you know, if you're going to revisit Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 modded, you might as well do the same for some older classics, right? And Luigi's Mansion was a perfect fit for it, and I had fun. An S that you wouldn't expect maybe in our tier list here is this one, which is Big Booty Adventures, which in that clip show that we just watched you saw once or twice. It's a pirate adventure game in VR, and it blew my expectations out of the water. I couldn't believe how much was in this free-to-play pirate-themed game. We didn't even crack the surface. I think we did like a good hour and a half, 2 hour long stream of it. And like we didn't even crack the surface of the content that was in this game. So huge fan of it. Looking forward to going back to it if we can, when we can. We might try to crack into it this Pirate Week. I don't know. Oh, you bought it for me. I see. Okay. Still, thank you. Well, thank you for that, first off. Second, wow, just an incredible game. If you've got a VR headset, I highly recommend trying it out. It was just some silly, goofy fun. Oh, thank you. Yeah. We're gonna go right on ahead and stick another S right up there. And again, this is another one. A lot of the S's, again, long-standing series of games or games that we, played a lot of. Dredge and Big Booty Adventures kind of being the outliers here. Insane Aquarium we played for 4 years. Super Mario 64 is every year. TTT, Ocarina of Time, Sea of Thieves, Phasmophobia. They're all long series. We've been playing these games for a while now. Not surprising to see them in S. But this first time stream one-off that we did this year was potentially one of my favorite streams that we did the whole year. So it's going to go in S. And it was Clue. We played Clue, and it was so much fun, and I cannot wait to do it again. This was one of the suggestions that I made at the very beginning when we were planning October. It was the one that I thought had the highest chance to get cancelled because I didn't think many people would be interested. But then there were quite a few people interested, and we streamed it, and it was fucking amazing. I loved every second of it. I hope you guys did too. You got it for Christmas, Stoof. Oh my goodness. Let's play Clue. I love Clue. It was very good. Very, very good. Someone else that I wouldn't be surprised to see more of in 2024 is our purple friend here. Mel's gone, so that's fine. I would expect to see our purple friend again in 2024 on the old Swirly Pilgrim channel. Got some ideas. That's all I'll say about it. We'll see. We'll see. I think we'll take Stowaway, and we're going to put that in All Right, Chief. It's Among Us. It's all the other social deception games, but it's a pirate-themed one. It does what it needs to. It's not very complicated. It's a little bland. There's not a lot going on. So it's just, there's just not a lot happening there. But it's still a good time. We streamed it for an hour before we did TTT for Pirate Week this year. And it was fun. It was fun to play it for an hour. I don't know if I'd go much farther beyond that. I wouldn't do a 3-hour stream of it. I wouldn't do a marathon. I wouldn't play it weekly or anything. But for what it was, it served its purpose, and I think it did it well. Clue is $8.50 right now. It might be a good time to get yours pick up Clue. There's the new version, the 2023 version. That's the one everybody has. But there is also another version that is older. But I don't think they work together. I'm going to take another one that we didn't stream very much of, but because of what's coming out in 2024, I'm going to put it in pretty dang cool, and that is Fantasy Life. It came out for the 3DS, made by Level 5. We all know by now, I think, how much I like Level 5. They'd made Dark Cloud 2, Ni no Kuni, Yokai Watch. They make all those games. They also apparently make another series of games that I'm shocked that is made by them. But anyway, the new Fantasy Life was supposed to come out in 2023, which is why we streamed Fantasy Life as part of the Fishathon. Fantasy Life itself, revisiting it, I couldn't really get stuck in because I know that there's a new one coming out very, very soon. But I loved Fantasy Life when it first came out, and I'm very, very excited to stream the new one. So that's why this one is going to get dropped in pretty dang cool. Yeah, the classic edition is both older and more expensive. Yeah. We probably don't want that one. No. We'll stay away from that Clue. Sometimes that goes on sale and it's cheaper. But sometimes not. Like now, for example. We'll take our next game, I guess, and we'll put it in pretty dang cool. I think this has honestly become a new tradition. Which I don't think we meant it to be, but I'm totally okay with it being a new tradition. We need a game that we can kick off spooky times with, and I think Witchit serves that purpose quite well. We played it again on the 1st of October this year as our starting to spooky season, and we did that the year before, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do it again this year, if I'm honest with you. So Witchit gets to stick around. It's a lot of fun. You turn into props. You hunt each other down. You've all got different abilities and stuff. It's fun. It's just a really fun, silly hiding game that, again, you don't really want to play too much of. Once a year is more than enough, I think, and it's great. I think that's pretty dang cool. This is gonna get people angry now, and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, but you got to hear me out. Okay, this is why you got to watch the stream and not just look at the tier list and shout and scream and yell. because I'm gonna take Resident Evil 4 and I'm gonna put it in All Right Chief. Okay, now if you look at this tier list, it looks from the outside looking in, it looks like I'm ranking Resident Evil 4 as a not very good game, but that's not the case. I only played it once. I had never played it before. I'm not a Resident Evil fan. I thought it was fine. I had a lot of fun with it. This is a series that I would like to do. If there's enough interest, I would love to play through Resident Evil 4 from start to finish. And if we do that, I can guarantee that it'll probably end up in the S section. But because we didn't play very much of it at all, I got to meet the shop guy. That was fun. Boy, you buying? That guy. I got to meet him in person. But I just didn't really get to experience much of it. So I'm gonna stick it there, and that's my explanation for why. Gotta run, Stu, but I'm down to clown and clue. All right, that sounds great. I'm excited. We'll have to get a clue night going on. Maybe do some Discord clue. We don't even need to stream it. Like that's totally fine with me. I'd love to just play some chill, relaxed clue in the Discord or whatever. But yeah, very cool. Have a wonderful day, all. And if I'm not talking to you, Happy New Year. Same to you, Stoof. Happy New Year. Stay safe. If you're having some drinks for New Year's, stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Make sure you got your plans all set up and registered. If you're not drinking and you're DDing, also be safe. Just be safe. Just be safe, everybody, on New Year's. That's the biggest thing. Start your New Year's right. Home, in bed, at a reasonable hour, with plenty of water. Sounds great to me. Okay, let's do another few of these, and then we're gonna drop another trailer on you. How does that sound? Do you guys want to know what Ass and Sass are gonna get up to in 2024? I'm pretty excited. But let's very quickly rank. We'll rank Pokemon Pinball, which again we streamed for the finale of Pokemon Emerald because Mel was doing the Elite Four. And it was great. You know, I like Pokemon Pinball. It was fun. I'm gonna put it down in the meh. It was more of a joke, really, that we streamed it, but it served its. No, I feel bad though. You know, I'm gonna put it in pretty dang cool. I like Pokemon Pinball quite a bit, and I think that was a really funny joke on John's part because it was John's idea to stream it during, you know, if any of us fell behind. So that was a good idea. I like that. That was fun. We're gonna keep it there. Boom, 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 boom. How many more? Hold on, let me just cut away from this for a second. How many more games do we need to do here? Oh, we stuck quite a few. Here. Let's go ahead and drop Breath of the Wild into S, because of course it is. It's Breath of the Wild. A very, very solid game for just silly goofs and gaffs. It's a good game for telling stories too, because sometimes you're just kind of traversing the land. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. We're probably going to stream Tears of the Kingdom in 2024. I would expect that. I would expect it coming up at some point. I haven't played it. It would be the first time ever I've live streamed a Zelda game where I don't know what's going on. So I'm very excited about that. Because, well, you could say that same thing for Skyward Sword, I guess, but we didn't get very far in that, did we? So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to... I said I didn't want to play Tears of the Kingdom on stream because I wanted to have that moment for myself. But then I tried to play it myself, and I just couldn't get through it because I streamed Breath of the Wild so soon before release. I was just burnt out on the world and the mechanics and stuff. So I played a little bit. I dropped in, I did some caves, I did some stuff, I did some side quests, I did the first temple, I did the Wind Temple. But like I beat the Wind Temple and then flatlined, stopped immediately after I beat the boss, I got the item or whatever it was at the end, and then I turned the game off and then I never turned it on again. So like it was hard stop, finish that boss, didn't see any more after that. Yeah, so there's that. When we stream it, I'll do that part as fast as I can, and then the rest of the game is unexplored territory, which is going to be really fun because I think exploring that game will be really fun to do on stream because I have no idea what to expect, and I think that'll be good. Looking forward to that. What else? I think we've got another S. I think S is going to be pretty stacked this year. We're going to take GoldenEye 007 and slap that on into S. Another series that I'd wanted to do for a while. I knew it was a game that I was going to stream at some point, but I just needed to wait for it to become streamable in a good way. I was concerned about the controls being awful, but thankfully someone put up a TikTok with a way to, you know, abuse the controls to make them work the best, and it did work, which was solid. Made the game so much more fun to play because the controls were bearable. And I just had a great time. It's a classic game that's known for being great, and it deserves to be great. Yeah, I mean, the controls weren't amazing, but I didn't find them too bad. I got used to them pretty quickly. I didn't hate it. We're going to take this one now as well. Subnautica, we're going to put that in pretty dang cool. Yeah, can you believe it? We streamed Subnautica in 2023. It was our January kind of throwback stream idea, because we were trying to celebrate 10 years of Swirly. In 2023, which kind of didn't really pan out. We only did a few things, and then they didn't really work out for me the way I planned them to, unfortunately. But Subnautica did. Subnautica did go the way I planned it. Got to redo the Reaper joke with the song and the glasses and the hat, which became a Swalls later on in the year. And it was just good to jump back into Subnautica. I think it would be really fun, Matt, to do some research into the multiplayer mod and maybe do a multiplayer playthrough with me and you at some point in the future. Maybe not 2024, maybe 2024. I don't know. Might have to write that one down, try to keep that in the mind bank, because I think that would be fun. That might be like a good 5th anniversary, which is coming up. It'll be 2025, I think, right? Will be our. I'm not sure. There's also the scavenger hunt list. Yeah. I like that idea too. I like that idea as well. We could always jump back into Subnautica, no problem. It's an easy one to bring back. Spoilers, this game is going to be in S for this year, and it's going to be in S for next year as well, I'm telling you right now. It's Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door. Fuck yes. Do you guys remember when I spent an entire year building up the reveal of Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door on Twitter? And on streams and stuff. I talked about the big game reveal, and it turned out to be Thousand Year Door. And then we streamed it in January, and it was amazing. And guess what? We're streaming it again in 2024, because the HD remake is coming out on the Switch, and I am fucking excited. I can't wait. We'll probably go the extra mile with it this time, and actually do the 100 floor trial challenge. But we'll see how we're feeling when we get there. That's what I would like to do. I would like to beat the actual game and then beat the actual after game, which would be solid, because we didn't do that yet. But I'd give myself a magnet for the 100 floor trials or whatever, and beating Bone Hook, Bone Hook, Rock Hawk. Subnautica multiplayer looks slick. Oh, does it really? Okay. I'm sure they've been improving it over the years too, right? The longer you wait for mods, the better they get. I'm going to take, and this is a big shocker, honestly. I never thought we'd see the day where I would do this, but I'm going to take Dead by Daylight, and I'm going to rank it in pretty dang cool. Do you guys remember when I thought that you had to get the minigame thing dead on, or else you fail? And that's why I hated the game, and then it turns out, no, I was just doing the minigames totally wrong, and I was an idiot, and that's why I thought the game was bad? Knowing how to do the minigames properly, Dead by Daylight's fucking fun as hell. I'm excited to play more of it in 2024, because I know John would like to play more of it, and I would like to play more of it, and I know Schizo likes to play it, and I think there's quite a few other people in the Discord that like to play, so I would expect to see a little bit more Dead by Daylight in the future, and depending on like what DLC and what characters get added throughout the year, you might see Dead by Daylight in S next year. I wouldn't be surprised. It depends on how much we play and what kind of characters they add. Chucky looks ridiculous. He's so small and tiny, and he just hops around, and he's a silly little guy. Let's just... There we are. We played Stardew Valley in 2023 as well, which I totally forgot about. But it was for the fishing stream. So that's going to go there. Yeah, no discussion necessary, Matt. None needed. I need it. Okay, it's fine that you guys see the games, I think. I'm not worried by that. Bit of a spoiler, but it's fine. I'm being picky. Sorry. We're going to watch a trailer now in a second. As well, for the Ass and Sass series coming up in 2024. Very excited about it. Goodness gracious. What were we talking about? Stardew Valley. Yeah. Stardew Valley is just a great game. And it was a really fun part of the Fishathon. Trying to catch some fish. Was it? Hold on. Was it? It was during the Fishathon. Oh, yes. We started a fish-only farm. Right. That's what we were doing. We were trying to make our money on fish alone. Which was fun. That was good. I like revisiting that. Hugo's House of Horrors. I thought was also very fun. It was one that I've wanted to stream for a while, and I'm glad we did it. It was very difficult if you didn't know the pop culture of the release time, but thankfully Google exists, and we had the ability to just find out the answers that way, because that's just how it be sometimes. Maple Story as well was another one that we did this year. That was just a quick hello and goodbye for Pirate Week. Myself and Mel jumped in and we made pirate characters. I love Maple Story. I love the opportunity to play it, and I'm glad that we got to get it out there again to the masses. Spread the joy of Maple Story to everybody again this year. Can't say no to that. Okay, let's do some S's here as well. Let's do some we'll do 2 S's in a row. We'll do 3 S's in a row, and then we'll come back after the trailer and talk about them. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put Palia in S. We're going to put Paper Mario in S. And then we're going to put Vault Hunters in S. And then we're going to watch a trailer for Ass and Sass 2024. This is what we got coming up. This is what we're going to kick off 2024 with. A brand new series. Myself and John, not joined by a guest this time. We will have more guests in 2024. But kicking things off this year, we're going to start it just the 2 of us. Sunday mornings. Strap in, because it's about to get bloody.
For a time, the humans of Serra knew the illusion of peace. Until Emergence Day. In time, their valiant defense was crushed, with billions dead. Humans denied their enemy control by destroying their own civilization. Now, the long struggle against overwhelming odds approaches a final, desperate stab.
That's very exciting. That is a series that myself and John have been talking about starting for a while now, and it's on the Games Pass. John just bought a new computer, and he happens to have a few months of Games Pass. So we said, let's make sure to try to do some Games Pass games while we've got the chance. Gears of War is on the Games Pass, so let's go. I don't think 2 and 3 are. I think 1, 4, and 5 might be. So I don't know. I don't think we're going to be doing the whole series. It's just going to be the first series, or the first game as a series so far, and then if 2 and 3 become easily available, then we might give them a go. But later, much later on down the line. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of yelling and a lot of violence and shooting, which it's pretty good for an Ass and Sass series, I think. Should be quite a bit of fun. It is 1, 4, and 5. Okay, yeah. So, won't be able to do the full series, but we'll get through it eventually. We'll get through it one day. I'm super late. How's it going, Keisha? What's up? A little bit late, but that's okay. There's no such thing as late. A swirly viewer arrives precisely when they mean to, and that's great. I'm glad you're here. Doesn't matter when you get here, just as long as you're here. Hope you're having a good day, Keisha. What do you think of the tier list so far? These are all the streams that we did this year. This is where we placed them. We just placed Palia, Paper Mario, and Vault Hunters all in S. We'll rearrange the top section later on. Palia took over my life in the summertime. I played it for 2 months straight, almost daily. I lost quite a few Saturdays to just Palia for hours and hours and hours. I had access to it a few weeks earlier than everyone else in the closed beta, and then when the open beta opened up, we all jumped in, and I think we were all kind of playing it like mad. And then this is where I can agree with everybody, because we played it all like mad and then never played it ever again. I've gone back to it once or twice, but certainly not as much as we did. But again, like I said earlier with Dredge, this is the game that I'm just looking forward to seeing the future of. I can't wait to see where this where this one goes and what new things that they add. I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be jumping in from time to time, I'm sure, to check out some new stuff. There is new stuff. There's new critters. There's new flow tree forests that you can go to now, apparently. There's already new stuff in there that I haven't seen yet. So it's definitely going to be one of those that I look forward to seeing. But because it's a live service and it's constantly being updated, this is why I chucked Vault Hunters in there at the same time. I really liked Vault Hunters as well. Vault Hunters was incredible, but because it was constantly being updated and because it was constantly being changed and whatnot, you couldn't really get a handle on how things worked. Because it's constantly changing and evolving. So I kind of want these both to get to a place where they're kind of more solidified. And then we'll probably go back to them. But my goodness, they both kind of consumed me this year, which is cool. After that event in September and we flew out to the fireworks raft, we burned out. We absolutely did, yeah. That was such a good moment, though. You got over there so easy. It was so good. If there's any concern that John's Games Pass sub runs out before you finish, it's on sale for $6.25 right now on PC. Gears is. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. I'll have to mention it to him. Let's see. What else do we have here? We did the Dark Cloud randomizer in April as part of Past the Party anniversary. So that's going to go in pretty dang cool. You're never going to see me rank Dark Cloud any lower than that, really. It was a bit frustrating because it was a randomizer and we never really got anywhere out of the first dungeon. But this is something that I wouldn't be surprised if we see cropping up again. I'd like to try the randomizer a second time. Give it another go. We played Jedi Survivor this year as well. We didn't get to finish it, which was unfortunate. I don't have the PS5 anymore. But I thought it was pretty dang cool. I thought it was pretty great. I had a lot of fun while we were playing it. I think we got interrupted by my trip to Toronto and Pirate Week all happening kind of at the same time. Which is why we never got a chance to finish it, unfortunately. But like I said, from what I played, I enjoyed it. It was unfortunate that the bounty system got broken so early, and I never did get to try it, which is unfortunate. But I'm sure I'll pick it up later on down the road as well. We'll see. Pokemon Violet, we only did the one-off stream. It was shiny hunting Seal, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I had a great time. Shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet is really fun. Doesn't really matter what Pokemon you're hunting. If you get a shiny at the end of it, it's pretty great. And yeah, we got our shiny Seal. We don't ever have to do that again, which is great. I took a bull up the ass. Exactly. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Goodness me. We did Pokemon Emerald this year, which was just a lot of fun. John had his Moemon mod, and we were joined by Mel for this series. A lot of funny moments, a lot of really strange Pokemon showing up with different colored schemes and stuff like that. John's Moemon were all a variety of interesting in many different ways. And it's my favorite generation of Pokemon. So yeah, it was good. I had a lot of fun. I was very excited to play Gen 3. You're here. I can do the thing now. Okay. All right. I saw that as a very good opportunity to run to the washroom real quick, so thank you for that, John. I appreciate that. I don't think that's the thing you meant, but it was the thing I meant, and it worked. I'm gonna zoom out here again. What else were we doing? Okay, what did we just rank? Where were we? 2023, the year of the piss boy, exactly. This is the year that I started to use the washroom halfway through the streams instead of holding it for the entire thing. A good idea, good advice. Advice I would offer to everyone. Use the washroom when you have to. We're gonna take SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's gonna go in pretty dang cool. That was fun. We didn't beat it, that was the goal. I think the goal that I set out that day was to sit down and beat it. We didn't, but it was a lot longer than I anticipated, so I'm kind of glad we didn't. And it was fun. I'm glad we did it. Maybe we'll do part 2 this Pirate Week. I don't know. And finish it. I don't know. I think honestly, I think I've got Pirate Week planned already. But we'll see. Anything could change. Keep that in mind, because we might see it pop up again. If not Pirate Week, that could just be a fun summer game to play through. So you never know. I'm going to do something that I honestly think again, if you asked me what was going to be on this tier list and where it was all going to be ranked in January, this is entirely not where I would have expected to put this, because I would have even expected it to be on the list in the first place. But I'm going to put Fortnite in S. What the fuck? What did I just do? I just put Fortnite, the video game, in the S tier on my stream. Yeah. It's fun as hell, man. I've never had so much fun with a video game. And it's been a very long time since I've just genuinely had fun like Fortnite has delivered. The Guitar Hero mode, the Lego mode, the no build mode is incredible. The new map was fun. The Christmas event was fun to take part in. It's been such a blast. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. The racing mode is not the best, but it's still fun. It's been great. I would expect to see more Fortnite in 2024. I don't know if it's going to be a weekly thing, but I'm certainly going to be trying to work my way through the battle pass and stuff. So yeah, I'd like to get a Pass to Party Lego server going, but it's a bit finicky on how it works right now. But as soon as it becomes a bit more stable, a bit more accessible, then I think we'll probably get that set up. Of course you can play with me, John Boy. And Keisha, you can jump in and join us for some no builds on stream and stuff like that. I think my idea is like once a week to stream some Fortnite, to just work on the weekly challenges and do that every week so that our weeklies are weeklies. You know what I mean? We'll see. That might happen. That might not happen. Billy Hatcher, I'm going to put that in All Right, Chief. That was the egg stream, if you remember, from 2023. Shaved my beard, shaved my head. I was the egg, and if you donated a sub or gifted a sub, or if you subbed or gifted a sub during the stream, you get to draw a little something on the egg. The egg was my face. It was great. Playing Billy Hatcher during all that, also great. I think pretty solid idea. I had fun. I just received a gift from OK Tomcat. What did you... Salt 2, Shores of Gold. Happy Pirate Week. Buckle up. Thank you, Matt. Salt 2 is an open-world pirate game focused on exploration, survival, and crafting. Set sail across an infinite procedural world with just you and your ship. Explore islands filled with quests, caves, towns, pirates, and secrets. Level up skills, craft, hunt, fish, loot, and decorate your ship. Gift accepted. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Getting me prepped for Pirate Week 2024 already. I don't think that was on my list, but I'll have to add it. Thank you very much. I think you gifted me the first one as well. I don't think I ever got a chance to play it. That's too bad. Hey, listen to that song in the background. What game's that from? What game could that be from, I wonder? Because guess what? That's another game that we're going to see some more of in 2024. I miss it. I miss it, everybody. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back. We did, however, I mean, I'm going to put it in S. We did visit Animal Crossing in 2023. It was part of the Fishathon. We were joined by Sun and Tomcat while we were trying to catch some fish, and we just kind of goofed around and had a silly, fun, goofy Animal Crossing time, and I missed that. So I'm hoping to do some things in 2024. Maybe an island overhaul, maybe a complete redesign of the island that we will do on stream. Maybe some bingo. You can do Islander bingo is a thing that people have been doing. And I checked on Nookazon the other day. That site is still quite active, so you can still jump in and buy like Nook Miles tickets off other people and stuff like that too for bells and stuff. So I think it'll be possible. We'll do some time traveling, maybe some villager hunting. We'll see if we can find Bob. The quest for Bob 2024 to get him. Because I've got the Bob card. I already have him in my town, but we could hunt for Bob to get him the legit way. That could be fun. Or just some other villagers. There's plenty of other good ones. You did give me Salt 1, which was all right, but apparently the second one is better. I think I looked it up, and I heard quite a lot of good reviews about Salt 2, and how people were surprised that it was like a really good upgrade from the first one. So I'm quite excited to try it. Super Mario RPG is pretty dang cool. We're going to be going back to that, because I did mention that I wanted to stream a lot of Mario RPGs this year, and I do plan on finishing it. I just wanted to... We're not going to do it right away in January, because I wanted to kick off January with a big, exciting new reveal game. I didn't want it to just be Mario RPG that we're like already sunk a few hours into. So we'll get back to it. Maybe February sometime. But we'll get there. And we're going to make our way through it in 2024. And I'm sure it'll probably be on the S tier in 2024. Unless something goes horribly wrong. I didn't mention Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, but it is going in Doggy Doo-Doo. I hate that game. Why would I ever place it anywhere else? That's where it belongs. It belongs in the trash. I'm going to take Baldur's Gate, and I'm going to put that in pretty dang cool as well. I'm not going to put that in S, because I didn't love my experience with the game. I think the game is incredible. I think it deserves Game of the Year. I think it deserves all the awards it gets. I praise it heavily. I think it's really, really fun. But I just don't know the mechanics well enough to make it work the way I want it to work. So I think I need to do some learning. I think I need to practice a bit more, maybe play through some stuff on my own time. But in 2024, I think I'm going to get a little campaign going with some friends. So that'll be fun. If that ends up pulling itself through and we end up streaming a Baldur's Gate playthrough with a few pals, I'm thinking it might be an Ass and Sass series. I don't want to do any spoilers for you, but there might be an Ass and Sass Baldur's Gate series 2024, but we'll see. If your computer can handle running it, I'd say it's probably worth the price tag. If you like playing D&D, if you're interested in D&D at all, I would say Baldur's Gate is worth the price tag. But if you don't think your computer would be able to run it, it's very, very it seemed very taxing to me. So be careful. If you're getting it on console, you'll probably be all right. But I think it would be worth the price tag if you're interested in D&D at all. If you have no interest in D&D whatsoever, then maybe it's not for you. But yeah, I think it's a good time. Let's do these two at the same time, because I think they're gonna go right where they belong. Plants vs Zombies 2 was all right. You know, I'm always upset about Plants vs Zombies 2 because Plants vs Zombies 1 was so good, but the second one they just dropped the ball and made it pay as you go. I had fun with what we played this year. I think I'd probably move that up there. But that was a really good time. I liked playing that again. You know, I mentioned that we might revisit it daily, and we didn't. So that I think speaks to maybe why it should go down here. But yeah, it was nice to revisit. It was fun. It was a bit different, and I don't know. I was happy to have the opportunity to stream it because I forget it exists a lot of the time. And Apex was fine. Stream sniping was a bit silly. I like that. I was amazed at how easy that was for you guys to do. That was crazy. That was fun to see. But yeah, I mean, out of all of the battle royals that we played, it's just not my favorite. It's too fast paced. It's too confusing for me. Like I don't know what's going on most of the time. There's just so many different abilities and things like that could come at you from any direction, and so many characters that you need to learn about and whatnot. Fortnite, if you get shot at, you run away, you know? The only abilities you really need to worry about are the new grapple blade and like the vehicles and stuff like that, but they're not so hard to understand. Where Apex, every character has 2 or 3 different abilities that all make different noises and visuals, and it's just so much. And we're gonna put Firelight 84 in there with it as well, because Firelight 84 was also very, very fun. I was very surprised at how fun Firelight 84 was. I think it's worth checking out. I think if you try it on mobile or if you play it on PC, I think you're guaranteed to have a good time because it does a lot of the work for you. But unfortunately, it is hacked quite a bit, it seems. And once you get into the higher ranks, you just end up playing with a bunch of cheaters, and that's no fun. So it's gonna end up in the Alright Chief section for me. It was only because you and I were the team leaders and were so close to each other so that we had a high likelihood of matching the servers if I timed it right. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That's fair, yeah. Wild, though, all the same. Wow. Pokemon Ultimate Fusion. I think that was pretty damn cool. I liked it. It was really well made. Apparently, more work is being done on it. More designs are being made, so it's not just like the AI-generated designs. It's actually fan-made designs. So I think once it kind of fills out more with more of those, I think it'll be fun to re-jump into. It's definitely not something that I'm going to forget about. Definitely going to jump back into Infinite Fusion at some point. I think that would be like a playthrough that I'd like to do from start to finish. But that would be a lengthy one, and that would be one that I would have to dedicate to quite a while, I would imagine. So it's definitely on my list, but I just don't have a place for it yet. We'll see. Good old Mansprout, exactly. I think if I did a playthrough as well, I'd have to get myself a Mansprout, just as our icon. We need our icon. And you know, I think a Mankey Mansprout or a Mankey Bellsprout crossover could be pretty useful as well. Batman, like I said, a game that I've been wanting to play through for a while now. Finally got a chance to do it this year. Didn't get to do it in 1, but we did it in 2. We got the magnet, and yeah, it was fucking great to revisit. It's such a fun game. It's such a short little bit of Batman. That is wonderful. Oh, they're doing more AI because of fan-made, because they wouldn't have the manpower. I thought it was all just like donated art. I didn't think they were expecting like artists to. I didn't think they had to hire anybody. I think people were just like, hey, I made a really cool version of that Pokemon. Do you want to use it? But I didn't really look into it more. It'll be interesting to see how the AI makes it, though, because if it looks bad, I'm not interested in playing it. But if they've got, like, if it's decent to look at, we'll see. I'll look into it a bit more. We'll revisit it depending on the situation. We'll have a look. Final Fantasy XIV, we revisited. I'm going to put it in... No, I'll put it in Pretty Dang Cool. We did the fishing for the Fishathon, is the only little bit of Final Fantasy we streamed this year. I think we might have done some Ass and Sass early in February, maybe March time of 2023. We did some retelling of the first bit of the Realm Reborn story. And I think we played some of the dungeons in one of the newer expansions. I don't know if we'll see more Final Fantasy XIV this year or not. It's one of those games that I really need to be in the mood for, and if I'm not in the mood for it, I'm not gonna play it. It's subscription based as well, which is a monthly service that adds on to all the other ones that I have already. So who knows? We'll see. We might see Pigglesworth back. If we don't see him on stream, keep your eye on those swells, man. That's all I'll say about that one. Hi Schizo, what's up, my dude? What's up, my friend? We might do a second watch now that a few more people have come in. We might do a second watch of the highlight reel now in a second of 2023. Schizo, how you doing, my friend? We've got a few more games to rank though, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think these are pretty easy to do. We've got Mario Kart 8, which is going in S tier, cause fuck yeah. We did drinking and driving for St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. The birth of a meme was this year. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I've Got a Gun, also born this year as well. Both from Mario Kart, both from 2 separate Mario Kart streams. We got to say hi to Bob again this year. I fucking love our Mario Kart streams. Genuinely. They're so much fun. They are so much fun. I'm glad you're awake, Schizo, and I'm glad you were there for some Mario Kart as well. I love Mario Kart. I'm very much excited for Mario Kart 9. I hope we get some information on that soon. And no, you're right. We never did post the scores. We do have the scores for the Mario Kart thing. We should get those posted at some point. But yeah, I thought Mario Kart was really good this year. We only did it twice, but it was perfect. And we're going to be doing it in 2024. There's no doubt about it. There's going to be more, especially if we start getting news on Mario Kart 8 or 9, sorry. But we will see. That will depend. Harvest Moon, or sorry, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. I'm going to put in All Right, Chief. I thought it was a very faithful remake. I thought I was going to stream it a lot more, but I was in a bit of a summer depression this summer, and I just couldn't bring myself to stream it. Couldn't really bring myself to play it either. I don't think I played it much more than the stream I did, so it just didn't really hit me. But I thought it was a faithful adaptation. It was definitely a good remake and a solid game, so definitely give it a try. How do we feel about Mario Party? We fucking love Mario Party around here. We love Mario Party around here. We had some Mario Party planned for October of this year, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So I think the plan was to take that idea and move it to a different place. It'll probably be somewhere in 2024. I'm thinking probably April, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You could just drop the spreadsheet, Matt. I think that's probably fine. I told Ross the scores already, so he knows. He knows where he placed. So yeah, I feel like dropping the spreadsheet is fine. And finally, but certainly not lastly, we've got Bugsnax, which is gonna go in S as well, because I didn't I've had the Bugsnax magnet printed for about 2 years now, since it was released, or revealed anyway. And I've been meaning to play it, but I wasn't really in the mood for a monster collecting farming sim, which is what I thought Bugsnax was. So I needed to be in that mood for me to actually start it. And when I started it and found out that that's not what it was, and slowly started to realize exactly what it was, it just got better and better. There was that one night where we were streaming Bugsnax, and I didn't realize that I had streamed over the entire Tea Time podcast. So I couldn't break myself away from Bugsnax this year. So there you go. I think that's our tier list. I don't think we're going to include Ocean Block. I really don't. We streamed it once, and it was the finale. I think the placement of it in the S tier for 2022 is perfect. That encapsulates Ocean Block. It doesn't need to be ranked anywhere else again. You know what I mean? It's had its time. So yeah, I think this is our tier list. I think this is where it all belongs. But what is our game of the year 2023? I think this one's going to be really difficult. John asked me the other day, is Fortnite going to be 2023's game of the year? And I had to have a really hard, long think about it. And I don't think it is. No, not game of the year. It's experience of the year. It's stream of the year, experience of the year, everything that kind of went into it. So like while I have enjoyed Fortnite, while I did enjoy the Joyous Royale that we did this year, I think I could have done more. I could have done better. It's not going to be Raft. It's not going to be ARMS. Don't be silly, goofy guys. ARMS should technically be on this as well, because technically we did stream ARMS this year, but it was a rebroadcast of the very first ARMS stream, so I didn't put it on here. Honestly, I think it's a toss-up for me this year. For what stream is number one? No, I don't. I think it's very close. I don't think it's a toss-up. I don't think it's a 50-50. I think it's like a 60-40. I think it's very, very close. I think it's closer than that. However you want to split them. I think we're going to have to say Sea of Thieves is our game of the year 2024. Just an inch ahead of Phasmophobia. Because those two games, honestly, I think just encapsulated streaming this year. I had so much fun doing Sea of Thieves this year. We did quite a bit of it. We got to play quite a bit with Zimby. We got to play with Matt. We got to play with John. We got to play with a few other friends. Advil got really into Sea of Thieves this year as well. I know Han and them were playing some Sea of Thieves. Season 10 was this year. We caught one of every fish. The Every Fish Challenge was fucking incredible. We did the 6 Fort Challenge for Pirate Week again this year. We finally set a time, which means in 2024 we've got a time to beat, which is very exciting with the 6 Fort Challenge. It's just Sea of Thieves. I was very surprised that it wasn't Game of the Year last year, Stream of the Year last year. It had Monkey Island this year. Thank you, Game Nut. Oh my god, how could I forget? How could I forget? I literally burst into tears at the announcement that Monkey Island was coming to Sea of Thieves. We played all 3 of the things. It was incredible. Guybrush Threepwood is officially Sea of Thieves canon. Surely carried us to victory. Exactly. We just so many good moments. It's hard to say Sea of Thieves was not the game of the year, if I'm honest with you. But just as much, Phasmophobia also served quite a decent purpose this year. We streamed it before October, into December, and November as well. And it's just one of those staple games now, I think, of the channel and of our community. It's just one of those games. Schizo has started streaming a lot more Phasmophobia, which I'm stoked by, because I don't necessarily have the room to stream it in my schedule right now, but I want to play it. So the fact that somebody else is streaming it gives me that opportunity. So I hope, Schizo, that you'll have me for some more Phasmophobia, because I'm absolutely down. Yeah, I get to play with you while you're streaming. Exactly, and that's what I'm talking about. Lethal Company, yes. I've mentioned Lethal Company before. I look forward to getting into it. Everybody else seems to have gotten into it before I have, so hopefully that doesn't deter me, being the new guy around. But I'm okay with that. We're definitely going to be streaming it in 2024. I've been looking forward to streaming it. I've been watching quite a lot of it. And yeah, I can expect that to be on the list next year, so we'll see where that places. Also, Monster Hunter, yeah. I think, I don't think I'm going to rank the Monster Hunter demo on the tier list, but I am very much looking forward to Monster Hunter. Absolutely. Not much ahead of you in Lethal Company? Okay, nice. We'll probably do some solo streams. I think I'll probably try to get John into it as well, because he liked Phasmophobia. I'm sure he'll probably like Lethal Company as well. I'm very looking forward to the mods and stuff, too, that people have been talking about. I'm not quite ready for modded Lethal Company just yet, but we'll get there. So yeah, what do you guys think of the tier list? Is there anything there that you would argue is in the wrong place? Is there anything there that you think I've done injustice to? Is there anything there, I guess most importantly, is there anything here that you'd like to see more of in 2024? Are you really pissed off that we didn't play more Pokemon Pinball on the Game Boy Advance? Because I'll stream it more. I'll do the whole damn thing. I'll complete the fucking Pokedex. That's actually really hard. I don't want to do that. I take that back. I retract that one. We're going to be seeing some Fantasy Life in 2024. The new game comes out this year. I'm hoping first quarter, because it was supposed to be 2023. It was supposed to be like November 2023, but then they had to push it forward. So I'm hoping only by a few months, but we'll see. That's one of those games where, take the time. I don't mind. More Gas Station Sim in 2024 as well. Baldur's Gate 3, I think we're going to see more of in 2024. More Sea of Thieves, more Phasmophobia, more Fortnite in 2024. Thousand Year Door we're going to get in 2024. Tears of the Kingdom we're going to get in 2024. We'll likely end up going back to Palia. We've got more Super Mario 64 planned already, so expect that. TTT, I know we're going to be going, Season 7 is going to be starting in 2024. No idea when. We're just entering the off-season now, so... more Ship of Harkinian stuff in 2024. Definitely expect some of that. More RPGs, of course. Maybe Dave the Diver. Spyro, we're going to see more Spyro. Man, 2024 is going to be fun. I've got quite a few plans now that I'm saying all this out loud. More Dead by Daylight Schizo in 2024. Looking forward to that. And yeah, having more people to play Ocarina of Time randos with. I think that'll be fun. I have not looked at WrestleQuest. No, I should. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not quite sure what that is. Hold on, let me just do a quick Google. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. This is the one with Macho Man on the front, yeah? Yeah. Turn-based story RPG with the WWE parody. Yeah. Interesting. Macho Man seems to be all about it. I'm gonna slap that on the wish list. Not gonna rush into it anytime soon, but I'll slap it on the wish list. I'm interested. I've heard people talking about it. I don't know if I've heard people talking about it in a good light or a bad light. I can't quite tell. It was one or two. It was one or the other. For some reasons or another, but I'll look into it a bit more, and we might see that on the list for 2024 as well. I will tell you now, I do plan on doing something for WrestleMania this year. because I think it's been 2 years that have gone by where I've said, damn it, we should have done something on WrestleMania. So I think the plan is to do something this year. So maybe it'll be that. Who knows? All right, guys, your subs, your bits, your donations, your lurks, your chats, everything that you've done for me this year. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mentioned earlier that Pirate Week was a little bit rough, but no. It was a little bit rough at first. Once Pirate Week got going this year, it kicked off in the end. And like I said, Battle for Bikini Bottom that Sunday, the finale of Pirate Week, one of the best streams of the year. That was incredible. Thank you so much. The Every Fish Challenge during Pirate Week, or the Six Fort Challenge, whatever one we did during Pirate Week. It was amazing. So thank you guys for a solid Pirate Week. We raised just over $500 for a local animal charity for Pirate Week this year, all because of you guys. So thank you very much. Thank you. We also raised over $500 for the 12 different charities for the Jingle Jam. So thank you guys for that as well, because that was also all you, not me. That was you. I organized it. You did it. Pirate Week, we always raise money for Heavenly Creatures, which is a local animal charity here in St. John's, for Pirate Week. So, yeah. I want to go harder on the Jingle Jam next year, so expect some higher goals in 2024. I think we'll probably have to raise the Pirate Week goal as well. I want to go harder for these charities. I want to try to introduce maybe even a few more charity streams in 2024. But most importantly, I want to put a bit more effort into these charity streams. I was not very happy with Pirate Week 2023 because it happened a week after I got back from my Toronto trip. May was a bit too busy and work was a bit too hectic at the same time as well. When I came back from Toronto, I had the worst week at work that I've had since I started there, which was the week that happened just before Pirate Week. So that was just a whole mess of a month. But again, we still managed to raise over $500. So thank you again. Like, even though from my perspective, it was a disaster, you guys seemed to not mind, and it was still incredible. So thank you for that. And I was happy with what we did for Jingle Jam, but we hit the goal after day 2, I think. And then it was a 14-day or a 14-week long or 14-day long event. So I think I set the goal way too low. I couldn't figure out how to raise it. So next year we'll just plan for that a bit better, I think. And we'll go a bit harder for the Jingle Jam next year too. So thank you for that. And I hope you guys are excited for 2024. I'm going to be taking a week off streams now. You're not going to see me around doing much. I've got some house stuff that I'm going to be taking care of. You might see me in some other streams like Schizo if we do some Lethal Company or whatever. We'll see. But in January, I'm going to be starting a brand new series. We're going to be starting a brand new game. This is a series that we've never streamed on this channel before. It's a series that is about to be very, very talked about. It is already talked about quite a bit, but we're approaching a time where this game is going to be talked about even more and even more and even more. So I think it's an exciting one to jump into. I think you guys will enjoy it. I think it offers a lot of room, specifically for me, for a few goofs and a few gaffes, and just some quality, swirly, being really shitty at video games content as well, because I think there's going to be quite a mix of all of that. Not to mention, it's got an incredible story that I think we're all going to enjoy. Even if you've seen it before, I think you'll enjoy it a second time. So I'm going to leave you with this, everybody. This is how we do this every year. Thank you for everything. I hope you look forward to 2024. And I will leave you now with the big reveal of the first game that we're starting in January of 2024. Thank you guys for everything. And I'll see you guys next year. Be safe on New Year's. Don't drink and drive. I love you. Bye.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or I don't know, that thing, that magic. You see it in the movies. I wanted to retire from what I was doing, from that line of work. Be a good guy for once, a family man. So, I bought a big house. Came here, put my feet up, and thought I'd be a dad like all the other dads. My kids, We'd be like the kids on TV. We'd play ball and sit in the sun, but, well, you know how it is.